Buddy Jason from Meghead Studios. As you know, I've already posted this up on several web pages, or rather, pages on Facebook. Read this morning that PETA sent Games Workshop a letter asking or demanding, depending on the tone you want to take of it, that they remove fur from their models. Now, this covers the whole line, everything that they make, be it the old fantasy models, Age of Sigmar, Warhammer 40k, anything they produce. They even go on to name specific characters that wear fur in both Age of Sigmar and Warhammer 40k. Lehman Russ was one of them, which I found kind of odd. They know who Lehman Russ is. Okay, so yeah, I've been laughing about this all day, and a lot of you share the same thoughts that I have. What is the point of this? The point is that PETA's thought, again, this is the UK chapter of PETA, not the US chapter. The UK chapter of PETA thinks that a model that has furs will incite us, living, breathing beings, to go out and kill animals needlessly just for their furs in order to somewhat resemble these fictional characters in a fictional universe in a fictional time period that takes place way beyond our own lifespans. Yeah. Are you laughing yet? Okay. So I have been to. This was why it's taking me so long to make this video this morning. Really? Seriously? You think I'm going to go out, hunt a wolf to get its fur, to drape it over my shoulders just because? I've got leather jackets for that. I've got field jackets from when I was in the Marine Corps still hanging in my closet. Yeah, it's rather stupid. So now let's take both sides of the coin here. From PETA's standpoint, I understand and I agree with them as far as needlessly killing animals just because so we can get their furs. Yeah, it's pointless. I go hunting. When I go hunting, there's a main reason for it. I go out there for the meat of the animal. Why? I've got a lot of kids. One deer provides quite a bit of meat for my whole family. The skin and anything else gets used for something. It does not get thrown away. I make sure of that. Okay, I'll either give it to one of my hunting buddies who knows what to do with it, or the place I take it to get prepared, to get it field stripped and everything, they take care of that. Okay, nothing gets thrown away because I have dogs too, so I don't want to see an animal needlessly harmed just for its pelt. Okay, now again though, I think you're going a little bit too far, PETA. I'm sorry, you are. So let's say, just for the sake of argument, that Games Workshop decides, okay, we're going to remove fur from all our models henceforth. What does that mean for a gaming community? Well, it would mean that other manufacturers would follow suit, most likely. Not all of them, but most likely. But then again, what does that mean towards historical games? Games taking place in the BC area where cavemen were wearing pelts because there are no jackets. I mean, come on, they didn't make jackets back then. Does that mean that all those manufacturers would have to get rid of the furs on their models? Does that include feathers in somebody's hat? No, what about the Native Americans with their feather headdresses? Do we have to totally ignore that part of history as well? Because that's what it really comes down to, is do we give in to something just because somebody doesn't like it? No, of course we don't. Come on, seriously? This is a game, a fictional universe. There's no need for Games Workshop to even reply to this. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. I doubt they will. Maybe they'll send a polite little letter saying, thank you for your concern, but we feel that our patrons, for lack of a better term, are a little bit more intelligent than to go out and start killing animals in order to wear their pelts to resemble fictional characters in a fictional universe that we have created for well over, I believe, more than 20 years, as far as I can remember. I'm sure it's a little bit longer, but, got to forgive the math. Again, I'm still laughing over it, and a lot of my friends are still laughing over it. And yeah, this is a real thing. Just look it up. Like, seriously, is it going to get more traction than what it has? No, no, it's not. Don't even worry about it. But yeah, I just thought, what do you guys think? Because this isn't just Games Workshop, okay? This would cover all types of gaming, anywhere from 75 millimeter models to your 15, even 6 millimeter models. I don't know if you can paint fur on them, but I'm sure you can. Somebody does because they're well more talented than I am. All right, so what do you guys think? Leave a like, leave a comment. Get ridiculous on this. I mean, really. But please, there's no need to do a flame war about it. Your views may differ from mine, may differ from PETA, may differ from everybody else. That's your right. You've earned it. All right, guys. Take it easy. Have a good one. Later.